Atlus has been facing a lot of backlash on social media over the past few months from people wanting very specific things changed in Catherine Fullbody. They wanted the names of the characters changed since they were using their dead names, meaning the names before the characters had transitioned, and also a voice actress from the localized versions of the game said that the Western version would be adjusted for bigotry and some of the dialogue would be changed, and now that we have finally gotten some news on the release, well, those people are probably getting what they wanted. IGN did a preview of Catherine Fullbody where they had talked about some of the features within the game, including new scenes, voice actors, things along those lines, and they had also talked about some of the changes that were made to the game regarding news of the characters, Erica saying that certain characters are properly named in the credits. And of course, just so we know, Erica is the only character that anyone had ever complained about, so that's obviously the character that they're referencing. And then they said, you'll understand this if you were tuned into the controversy surrounding previous editions of Catherine. Some lines of dialogue have also been changed about this character as well. And what they are talking about is dead naming. The character is transgender, and in the original Japanese credits, they listed Erica's name as being Eric. So before they transitioned, and this was labeled by people that are bothered by many simple things as transphobic and bigoted, and these people attacked Atlus hard, very, very hard over this. This simple, small detail that does not even affect the gameplay. Well, that's changed, as you guessed. This dead name subject is a very drawn out, it is very blown out of proportion, and very far beyond a reach, in my opinion. Why does it matter if in the credits it really says Eric or Erica? These people that wanted this change act like it should be wiped from everyone's memory that this character's name used to be Eric. And even in the original version, in parentheses, it says Erica, it just has the A. It's only a one-letter difference. You have to consider thousands of people a year change their name. This feels very blown out of proportion to have a controversy over. It's really not that deep. And the many lines of dialogue have been changed in the game too that specific people found to be transphobic, as they're saying, which they mean lines that were teasing and making fun of the character. In the cases of calling the character Eric and not Erica on purpose, they found that to be very transphobic as well. And of course, the people that believe that these things should have been changed and are saying things like, oh, the people that complain about censorship can stay mad, and all of the weebs must be crying right now because something's changed in their game. If you are so naive to think that it is not deeper than that, then I feel sorry for you. This is bigger than one game or a handful of games getting changed. This is about censorship. What is going to happen one day when every game that is new, or every game in general, is just generic? No violence, no stealth, no characters and new unique outfits. What happens when that originality goes away because you accepted censorship? You did not fight back against it. One day things will get censored that you like, and you will be the one complaining about it. But by then it's going to be far, far too late. People need to open their eyes to censorship, not ask for it. That is the worst part, in my opinion, about people that were on the, you could call it, winning side, and people that wanted things censored and wanting this dialogue and these characters censored. You have to realize it is far, far more than one or two characters' dialogues getting censored. It's far more than just what you see on the base. It is much, much deeper than one or two games. The worst part here, in my opinion, is that it's not censorship coming from a company that owns a console like Sony, Nintendo, or Microsoft, but it is coming from the developer themselves. They made the choice that so many other developers have, and it's one that I personally do not understand. But they chose to change their game and appeal to the other side of the audience scale. The side that does not buy their games, the side that complains about every little thing that they can until it's changed. And I understand that these changes really should not matter all that much. But as long as the gameplay is the same and it is uncensored, it should not make a huge difference. but it's still the fact that you are supporting a game from a company that does not understand who purchases their titles. Because even though these changes are being made, the same people that complained about the bigotry and all of this shit have even said that, well, it's great that this game is changing and it's great what they're doing, this is good, but I'm still not going to purchase the game. If you are not going to buy the game either way, censorship or no censorship, then do not try to affect what happens with the game. It does not affect you. Why is that so difficult? If you really do not care about the release, then do not act outraged and say things like, I can't believe my favorite game series would do such an outrageous thing. Everyone wants a reason to be outraged over something. Find it somewhere else. Do not affect things that people genuinely care about and genuinely love. Anyway, that is all that I had to talk about today, you guys. If you were looking forward to Catherine Fullbody, please feel free to discuss your thoughts in the comments section down below and consider supporting the channel by subscribing. Make sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed and a dislike if you didn't, but I hope that you did, and I will talk to you guys again really soon.